Hello everyone, my name is SteveTVOnline, and I'm going to be submitting Raskulls Any Percent to ESA. This game came out in 2010 for the Xbox and backwards compatible on the Xbox One. And it's a puzzle platforming racing game, and it's has a lot of mashing, has some RNG, and it's a lot of fun. It's very indie game made by Halfbreak, who are also the creators of Fruit Ninja. So I just wanted to show it off and hopefully get it accepted. So the timing begins the second that I hit A on MegaQuest in 3, 2, 1, go. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to be skipping the first text box by hitting start. We're going to be doing that quite a bit throughout the entire run to skip past dialogue boxes, except for this one. We cannot skip past this first dialogue box for some reason. So we're going to go here and just skip. There's some storyline going on here, but I honestly couldn't tell you what it is. So we're going to try for a swag here right at the very beginning. Let's see if I can get it. If I mash... Oh, I didn't get it. So you have a chance to actually jump. It's like a frame-perfect trick to just jump right there at the very beginning. So as you can see, I am destroying the blocks. That's the whole purpose of this game, is to destroy these blocks to get where you need to go. And at the very beginning, these blocks are all going to be the same exact thing. Oops. So, showing off right there, you can get crushed by the blocks, and that wastes a little bit of time, but sometimes you can get lucky enough if it lands just behind you, like this one right here, it can give you a small boost. This game was it's one of those very small indie games that a lot of people haven't heard of, obviously, just because it was on the Xbox. But it was when it came out, it was a popular speedrun like 4 years ago, and just recently somebody new has joined the community and took over the world record. And at the same time, I was also thinking about coming in and doing the speedrun, so it's a good time for this game to be shown off, just because it's starting to become popular once again, and hopefully get new runners in. So right here, like I said, we're doing a lot of dialogue skipping, and then we're going to hit start and A in there, and it just seems to make the loading screens go a little bit faster when you hit A going into them instead of start. So right here, we're going to get our items, and this is probably the one that we're going to be using the most throughout the runs, which is this burst right here. It allows for us to obviously have a boost downwards and destroy the blocks that are in your way. And then our general here, who got hurt right at the very beginning there, he's going to explain to us about the frenzy bar, and that's what we had at the end of the last level there. It allows for us to boost forward. So as you can tell already, there's a lot of mashing. That's just the very start of it. We're going to be doing that a lot more throughout this entire run. So these hard blocks right here, it takes a little bit to completely hit them. But if you have your special powers, it allows for you to go through those hard blocks a lot faster. So there we go, getting past the first level. Not all of the levels are going to be like that, as you'll see in this next one right here. This is our first race that we have to go through. That first level is basically the second tutorial, if you could call it that. And I accidentally hit start a couple of times. So right here is where some of the RNG can come into play. So right here, we're going to go down. And as long as you don't see the enemies, you're in a pretty good motion to... So what you saw me do there is I got rid of that power-up because it's not really the greatest power-up. Alright, and there we go. So then, once again, like I was saying before, is not all of the missions are races or tutorials. So we're going to go into Zap Scrooge, and what's going to happen here is we're going to have a limited amount of zaps, so we want to make sure that we hit the right, go to the right spots in order to get the right amount of zaps that we need. Get that one, get that, and then we're going to just drop straight down. And we are done with that. That could have been done a little bit faster. I missed one of the places, but that's fine. Then we're going to go over here and get into the next mission. But this time, it's a little bit of a different race. These are the lackeys of the final boss, Mr. Turncoat. And they have somebody else to help them out. So what's going to happen is this guy is going to come after us, but we're going to try and dodge him and make him hit the people here, like that, which will slow them down. And we want to try and not get hit more than 3 times by him. If we get hit more than 3 times, then it's going to say, hey, listen, you can dodge him by attacking him. This is very unfortunate. That was not, however. That was pretty good. Ooh, this is not good. That was lucky. Okay, so that's what we didn't want. Alright. We made it somehow. So this is where I've been talking about RNG comes into play. I had terrible items that came to me, and the enemies were doing actually pretty decently. There we go. So they give us all these to jump up here. Get up here. Right, that was a pretty fast time for us to go through, but going from this mission, which was a checkpoint or a checkpoint race, onto my favorite mission, which is you start out with Frenzy in this mission, and the point is to not run out of it. However, if you just go down to the center, look down, and just spam the attack button, if you do everything correctly and fast enough mashing, you will never run out of Frenzy. Like that. And there you go. That is that mission done. Alright, so here we are on to another race. And this race is usually very simple because the pirate is not the greatest at this game. Cool, we got what we need. I always hit start there because I always feel like I have to push the button because there's a lot of checkpoint, or a lot of times there's a dialogue box that I have to skip. So we go from one of the easier missions onto this mission, which is by far one of the hardest missions. We have to completely get rid of all of the blocks that are here, but this is a very difficult mission. Whew, there we go. We got it. If you mess that up, then you have to restart and do it all over again, which is not fun. So here we go, going down to the tournament. And the loading screen, that's fine. That was a little bit slower loading screen. So now our first person that we have to fight in this tournament is Red Riding Hood. She's been helping us out throughout this entire thing. And she can be, this is a rare moment, she's actually doing really good at getting in here. Cool, cool, cool. That was exactly what we need. And then we're gonna go over here. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good race. You want to... I tried to save that power-up for the end there to get a faster time up at the very top. So now we skip that dialogue box, and now we're going to go right here. I got stuck. There was nothing I could do. So this knight here can be... Usually he's not the greatest, but he's having some good luck right now. Alright. So, as you notice, there is shearing when you get close to the bottom here. And we made it down to the bottom. And now we're getting on to our final race, which is the boss. Now, this is going to be an interesting boss because he likes to cheat. He will shoot that at you if you're anywhere near him. So that's why we have to go in a specific way that we get past him. Oh, that was not good. So he's going to shock me right here. And he jumped past. It's really good. That's exactly what we want to happen right there. Cool, cool. So now he's going to be behind us the entire time. That's exactly what we want. And we can run away, but as you saw, he also he wants to win this tournament so bad that he has lackeys that are helping him out. That's exactly what we wanted to. While those were falling, you want to slam down. Alright, that's exactly what we need. Alright, alright, alright. So we're hoping for something good here. That's what we wanted. And now we're just heading straight down. Oh, yes. Perfect. And there we have it. We are done with that mission, and we are done with Chapter 1. So now we are on to the next mission, and we are going into probably the worst mission in the entire run, which is the Shroomies. So these Shroomies, you have to get them onto their pedestals. However, if you drop them from a height of more than 3 blocks, they will crash, and you don't want that. It wastes time. So you have to make sure you know exactly where you have to attack in order to do these, to drop the Shroomies down. So right here, we're going to do that, that, drop down, then drop down, and we are done. Alright, so now we got done with the hardest mission. We're going to go on to shortcut circuits. This is called Shortcut Circuit for a reason. There is a small shortcut here at the very beginning of the level that I'm hoping to get. I struggle with getting it right there. So we're going to try for that again. There we go. Come on. And we have one more. Let's see if we can get it one more time. And it looks like we will. So I struggle with that quite a lot. And we managed to get it. Oh, that was almost a perfect level. So where the getting up to that, the blocks that drop down are completely random. So you just have to hope that they give you a good cycle. So this next one is called Jungle Juice Scramble. It's another race, but the power that they gave us is a power that allows for us to stop enemies in their tracks. Oh, that was not good. That's fine though. And what we're trying for here is we're trying for the Jungle Juice. Jungle Juice is basically the cartoon version of alcohol, so everybody wants this stuff. Alright, come on. And then we're gonna go up here. We're almost to the top. We can see the top right here. And there's our Jungle Juice. Alrighty. So you finish that up. And as you see, we were able to open up this door. That's one thing that I forgot to point out is you can... there is no amount of medallions you need in order to continue on with the story or go through special areas or get to bosses. As long as you just go through a cutscene that you... or the levels that you want to get to the place, then you're good. So this is one of our most RNG levels here. What we have to do is we have to hit these guys a certain amount of times, 9 times I believe, in order to get the money off of them. And where they go is completely random. There we go. That was okay. That can be done a lot faster, depending on where they run to. So we go from that mission over to our next one, which is Mummy, the Mummy's Curse. Mummy's Curse is interesting in there's going to be a mummy right here, and he wants to curse us with this red stuff here. So as long as we end the level without that on us, then we will be able to go through the or finish up the level. If we have the red on us and we still finish up, it does not finish the level, which is unfortunate. It's happened to me before. Alrighty, that was a really fast Mummy's Curse. We will take that in a heartbeat. So now that we do that, we go, the mummy is now kind of become friends with us. But we go on to another optimized, almost optimized level right here, which is Defuse the Bombs. We had to defuse the bombs by attacking them, but in order to do that, we have to be right next to them. So if you drop down on them, or if they drop from a distance, they will explode, and we don't want that. So we have to drop down in a specific way in order to get ourselves down to where we need to with the bombs. And just like that, we are done with that one. But we liked defusing bombs so much that we do it a second time. So we're going to head over here, and we're going to do Bomb Buff, which is just defusing bombs once again, but a little bit differently. There we go. And there we go. That was really good. So now that we have that done, we are going to go over into the center here. Mummy melee. Now, this time we are going to race mummies again, but it's going to be a little bit different. They aren't going to have, they are not going to have the curse on them any longer. So that power-up that I just got there allowed for me to, ooh, this is not good. This is not good. Allowed for me to take all of the frenzy off of our mummy friends here. Everybody got hit by that. You jerk. Alright, that actually helped out. I'm shocked that that did. Thanks. So, unfortunately, we did not get a power-up that we were looking for. So we have to run all the way to the very end over here. We needed a power-up that would allow for us to boost up to the top and hit the finish line. However, we did not get that. So we're going to go up here. And I believe the next one is a race. No, it is a checkpoint race. Checkpoint run. So right here, it's heavy mashing time. Alright, get up there. We want to, while we're swimming through the water, we want to try and hit the as many of the frenzies as we can, because it makes it a lot easier. So we're just going to go straight down like we did before. It makes it a lot faster. Alright, go up here, we get Hot Pursuit. Hot Pursuit is another race where somebody's going to be chasing us with the red. However, this time it is a police officer, and the police officer is a little bit slow compared to the mummy. So there we go. Get down here. And from this, we should be good to completely get away from him the rest of the time this way. That's what we're hoping for, at least. Alrighty. And that is the end of that mission. Then we are going to go into the temple here, and this is our next boss. And this one is actually a boss. So what we're going to be doing here is we're just going to be running away from the head of the Sphinx here, down to the bottom. So it's really optimized because if you manage to hit the laser at all, then you're just screwed. That was good, that was good, that was good. That's exactly what we want. And then down. Get up there. Alright, going up. So this is a lot of going up and then going down and then going up. It's just a matter of, as long as you don't get hit by the laser, then you're solid. And then we hit these. That will allow for us to go and run to the very end here, where we are going to run into a cutscene. It's a lot of mashing, once again. So we're trapped in a corner here, which is unfortunate. But then the mummy found a really cool mirror, so he's gonna come to show us and end up shooting the laser back at the Sphinx. He thinks it's a pretty cool mirror, and just realized that he destroyed the Sphinx. So right here, we're gonna skip past the cutscene once again, got our medallions, and go into the next area. So this is the last chapter of the game. We're going to get we're going to do a small lap race here. And let's see if I can, there is a shortcut that we're going to try and take coming up right here later on. Oh, I missed it. What I could have done is I could have actually boosted there with the power-up that we have right now, but I was stupid and didn't think about that. Let's hope we can do this again. Alright, that's fine. One more time. Alright. That was not the greatest, but because I stopped halfway in the middle of that to try and get up top, but whatever. We're going to go down here and get ourselves a checkpoint race. We go down to these checkpoint races because they're obviously the fastest. They want us to try and get to the end as quick as possible, and that helps us out for speedrunners. Nice. Nice boost there. So as you can see, those blocks are falling down. We're gonna just hit them away. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, we made it. Ooh, that's not good either. Ooh, that is definitely not good. So now I have to focus a little bit here to try and get myself to the next checkpoint. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it any day, as long as we finish the mission without having to restart. We're gonna head over here to Vanquishing Viking. This is another race. What we're gonna do right away is we're going to get his power-ups. The plunger allows for me to steal all of his power-ups. And we definitely, for sure, want to try and take them as fast as possible. Alrighty. Woo-wee! So that one is a tough one near the end there. You have multiple ways that you can go, and if I would have had my blasting power up there, I could have just gone straight ahead. But I did not have a power up at all, so we just had to do that. But after that, we go on to a really fun one. This is Sculptor School. They want us to sculpt. There will be a picture up at the top left of the screen, and they want us to get the block to look exactly like that by hitting it. And they want us to do it 4 times. Well, lucky for us, they're all almost in a straightforward path, and we have unlimited amount of these, which we're going to use to our advantage. Right down here. And then we're going to go down, over, down, attack. And that's the fastest way that we can get that done. So now we're going to go down here. Fiery Frenzy. This one is another get through the level without running out of Frenzy. So we're going to attack straight down here, get the Frenzy, and then all the way over here. Same thing. There we go. And all the way over, and we are done with this race. That was a lot of focus there. We're gonna get up here. This race is really fun because instead of having to worry about collecting Frenzy and running out of it, we actually start with Frenzy and keep it, and we also are in a... we also have a lot of water. This is not good, now that they're ahead of me. There we go. We got ahead of them. Alright, here we go. Get up to the top. And up. I almost hit the start button there. Luckily I did not. I know there's a lot of button mashing in this and it's a little loud, but that's the only way that we can get up to where we need to go. Alright, we're almost done here. Next up is a completely normal race. I promise there's nothing weird about this. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you, we're also racing on blocks, excuse me. So he can be pretty troublesome sometimes. That's pretty okay, we'll take that. It wasn't the greatest RNG, but we'll take it still. Still not the greatest RNG. There we go. And there we go. Alright. So after we complete that completely normal race, we're going to go over to the right here and do a checkpoint. This is one of those races we don't want to lose. Luckily for us, we don't have to worry about losing any of our Frenzy on this one. It's just a complete race. There we go. That's what we need. Alright, now that we've finished that one, we are going on, we have 2 more levels left. This next level can be very, very tricky. It's Royal Rumble. We're going to be racing multiples of us. And by us, I mean literally my character. So we got very unfortunate because they went our way. Cool, that was really perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright. That's what we wanted. And there we have it. We are done with that one. Now we are one more away. We are just one spot away from going after the final boss. So Sidekick Showdown. This is another one of these races with these guys. And their pal... Come on. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, what? Oh, no. That's not good. I was getting very screwed over that entire fight. Come on. There we go. That's what we wanted. So this just goes to show exactly how bad the RNG can get for you sometimes. So now we're going up to the final boss here, the final showdown, Captain Turncoat. And here we go. So we have another thing where they can shoot, or where he's chasing after us, but this time they're also shooting stuff at us. So once again, we're going to try and make it so we are not getting hit by him more than 3 times, because otherwise it will tell us, hey, listen, you can hit these back. Did you know that? Well, yes, I knew that. It's just that I was getting screwed over. Like that. There's nothing you can really do when you're in the middle of being attacked. Okay, well, there we go. Okay. Alright. Get down there. Come on, get over there. Alright, and here we go into the final boss. So this can be very tricky. We're gonna make him get rid of a certain amount of blocks here. Alright, that's one phase. We have 2 more phases to go. Alright. There we go. One more set. And time. So that was Raskulls. I really love running this game. This game is super fun, and when it's done correctly, it looks really good. I hope this game is chosen for ESA, because I want to show it off and hopefully get more people in. It's a very fun game, and I hope you enjoyed watching.